Hey guys, Sean here, and I haven't played Call of Duty, nor posted Call of Duty, nor posted a commentary like this in so long that it's almost crazy. I mean, for a channel built around this, it's been a while, and I know my videos haven't been regular, but I swear one day we'll maybe make sense of this all. But this is being played on 360. Reason being, there's two reasons. First of all, my Xbox One was not in my room at the time, and I didn't feel like going to get it. And I wanted to do a video like this because I wanted to talk about some stuff. Although I didn't have a good topic when I did this the first time, now I have a topic. But it wasn't in my room, so that was part of it. And I have it on both the 360 and the One because I have the digital upgrade, blah, 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 blah. And the other reason is I'm not really a big fan of the Xbox One's sticks right now, and where I hadn't played a shooter since the last time you saw it, probably 2 weeks or a week after Ghost came out. I haven't played any shooter on console. Definitely not Ghost, because I really do not like Ghost very much at all. I kind of despise it with all of my heart. Where that was happening, and this is my first game back and my last game back. I didn't play after this. So the score is whatever. It's okay. I get in the 50 kill club, and you know, it's a pretty exclusive club, it seems, because people have no hands. So whereas that was happening, I just kind of wanted to get a game real quick, and I've been playing a lot of League of Legends, which isn't really YouTube kind of thing, or at least not from my perspective, because I'm not good at it just per se. Like, I'm okay, but I'm not great. So I'm not going to be giving you any pro tips on how to play. So it seems like the best League of Legends videos are usually tips or crazy plays, which I have neither because I'm mediocre, and, well, that is my league career right now. One day I'll be the greatest player ever. No, probably not. But, you know, that's what I've been doing, and I swear I'm going to get back to posting some more DayZ, and maybe some more Hearthstone, but definitely DayZ. Me and the friend who the videos usually feature just haven't been playing, or didn't play the last week for sure. And there was one night we played like 9 hours, and I got nothing that I felt was upload worthy. Sure, there was probably something in there I could have uploaded, but my standards are weird, and it didn't make me laugh, so it wasn't going up, or it didn't feel intense enough to go up. So I'm going to stop so that we can get to what I wanted to talk about today, which is the ethics of being paid to promote a product here on YouTube, and especially in the gaming community. And this does not come up randomly, although contractually, which may be part of the problem, I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say. All I will say is I'm not a part of the thing that I'm talking about, if you know what it is. And I'm going to be very careful with my words, but, you know, I think that if you watch enough of my videos, which no one probably does, but if you've watched enough of my videos, and you know me, and you've been around, or if you just want to go back and look, it's pretty clear that very rarely, if ever, have I been paid to say something or talk about something, and when I have, I've made it clear, but mostly I get paid for the videos in general, but I don't take money from companies or take boost in money to talk about certain companies in a certain way. The only thing that I can recall that's ever been was we got EA's Most Wanted Need for Speed game like a week or two early, and one of the requirements was I had to mention that I was giving it free, and I did, and that was it. And I didn't really speak very highly of the game. I thought that some of the decisions they made were almost moronic and took away, for me, the point of Need for Speed. And I hadn't played one since Underground, or was it Underground? Whatever the one with the red car in the front was on the PS2, and it wasn't Carbon, where there was the customization, and driving up to the cars in Most Wanted to me felt stupid, and so I didn't even speak highly of it, so, you know, whatever. And all I got there was a free game. I didn't get paid more or anything. I just got the game for free. And I actually sold it, like, you know, later on, I think. But, actually, no, I gave it to a friend. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point of this is that I feel like I'm a trustworthy source of information, but I also feel that I'm not necessarily a source of information. The article I was reading about the ethics of getting money for promoting products, such as the new consoles or a game, was talking about how, well, you know, journalists would say that you can't get paid to write an article or a review of a product. And, well, I would agree with that, I don't necessarily consider the people here on YouTube or myself a journalist. at times I do things that are journalist-ish. You know, I report facts or whatever about something, and sometimes I try to dig a little deeper into what the situation is with this by emailing companies or, you know, asking their reps on Twitter or whatever. But I don't think we're journalists. I think we're more entertainment personalities. We are not necessarily to be looked upon as a source of facts and facts alone. We give opinions a lot, and although journalists give opinions, the journalists that can't possibly, you know, be influenced by product placement or things like that, to me, are more like just reporting the straight up facts. This is the facts of the situation, this is how it is. As where we're more of like, if you think about like news and politics, like Fox News and MSNBC and all these people, they have a bunch of shows on their networks where it's, you know, different people sitting on kind of like a panel and discussing, you know, this move by a president or this move by Congress or whatever, things like that. Well, they're not journalists to me. They're more, you know, political personalities. They talk and they give opinions, and they're there for more entertainment, as where, you know, the guy who's standing there with a microphone like live outside the White House is more the journalist reporting the facts. So I don't consider these people necessarily journalists on YouTube, those who have taken agreements in the past to do stuff. Now, I will be kind of transparent in saying that there are a lot of offers for doing certain things, promoting certain things. I never really take them. Reason being is usually they're not related to things I'm interested in or own, so it's kind of hard for me to do it. But when they are related to things I'm interested in or own, they are not a drastic bump in pay, especially with the views that I get. I don't even know if I would be able to notice the fact that I got paid more. And they also, it's just, it amounts to laziness. I just don't feel like going through the process of, you know, activating the promotion for my account and doing stuff like that. I just don't do it. I just don't. And I think part of me believes that it's not necessarily a good thing to take money and make a video about a certain thing. Because whether it's written or not, a rule of taking money from a company to talk about a product is you can't just bash the product outright. Now, if a company sends you a product for review, that's different. You're kind of allowed to review the product. But if you are a team sponsored by a certain, you know, brand of headsets, you can't just go out there and be like, well, these headsets absolutely suck. Like, you can't do that. Maybe the company didn't stipulate that we're going to give these headsets and we're going to, you know, supply them to you and you can't talk bad about us. Maybe it wasn't stipulated, but it's kind of dumb. You're not going to have any relationship moving forward with this company if you bash them after you're done or while you're working with them. It just doesn't make sense. And now I think that if you are taking money for whatever, kind of like I didn't take money, but I took the game for Need for Speed Most Wanted. If you are doing that, you should disclose that information, and you should be allowed to disclose that information. That part, I think, is a definite, and if you can't do that, I think it's wrong, even if you are not asked to talk too much about the product, because the issue that brought this up, to me, isn't even an issue. At the beginning of this video, I stated what platform I was playing on, and I do that in pretty much every video where I feel it's necessary. Like, if The Last of Us is what I'm playing, it's only available on the PS3, on the Sony platforms. I don't feel the need to stipulate that. But, you know, especially right now, where there's the Xbox One, there's a 360, there's a PS3, there's a PS4, you might not know what I'm playing on. I'm going to say, hey, this is Xbox One gameplay, this is PS3 gameplay, this is 360 gameplay, whatever, because people are going to probably ask, and otherwise at least be curious, and I want to make sure that everyone knows, like, what's going on, you know, just because I feel like people want to know that information. And in the case like that, I don't feel like that is taking money to do a review. That is just stating the facts. And so, if you're promoting things in that way, but that's all you do, and the rest of the video is talking about, you know, whether you like this food or that food better, or just talking about the game in general, or talking about whatever the hell you want to talk about, I don't think that that is necessarily breaking the rules of taking money for a review, because you're not taking money for a review. You're just mentioning that something's here. Now, should you be allowed to disclose that you're doing that and that you said that on purpose? Yes, but at the same time, it did no harm. It didn't change your view. If it did change your viewpoint, well, that's on you. That's on the individual to not let it change his viewpoint and not be an idiot. Like, I give pretty honest opinions. I think I equally bash everything all the time. I'm pretty negative about everything. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it's true. There's never been a product or a game or whatever that I've had that I haven't had something bad to say about. Call of Duty Ghosts is bad. In the past, I've been probably part of campaigns for Call of Duty, and I have never been shy about saying that this game is garbage. It just is garbage, and it is. And I regret purchasing it, and I recommend that you don't. I wasn't paid by Battlefield for that. That came from the heart. So, you know, that's my opinion on it. Now, I don't take money, so you know that. If you're worried about people who do take money, then don't watch them, basically. How can you tell? I mean, it's probably easy to tell. If their opinion is all of a sudden glowing of a company, they probably took money. Now, if I do take money, I'll be sure that I am allowed to disclose it, and I will disclose it because it's important to disclose that information, in my opinion, but at the same time, I don't see me ever taking money and then giving a glowing review because I took money. Maybe it stipulates that I can't speak negatively, but in that case, if I think it's bad, I just won't speak positively either. I'll just kind of state this is how it is, and that's it. I'm not going to say this is terrible, but I'm also not going to say you should get this. I'm just going to say this is the facts. It's got 4 wheels and a steering wheel. It's a car. That's it. I'm not going to say it's a bad car, but I'm also not going to tell you it's a good car. So that's how I feel about it. Leave your thoughts below, and leave your thoughts on what you think YouTubers are, because I don't think that they're journalists. If they advertise themselves as journalists and they're like a news channel, then fine, you know, all's fair. But for the most part, we're more entertainment personalities, less journalists, and should be treated as such, and in such a way as, like, the UFC had the Ultimate Fighter, they had the Xbox One there. They didn't mention it, but they had the Xbox One, they showed it clearly using it for Skype. That was product placement. Everyone knows they got paid. They didn't say it out loud, but everyone knows they got paid. I don't think that that's wrong. They're in entertainment. They're not the news. The news doing it is a different story. That's not the news. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.